Hello my friends, timing in most regions of the US, ghost peppers will need to be started indoors 10 to 14 weeks prior to the last frost for your area. They need around 5 months, 140 plus days, of very hot and humid weather in order to succeed and will not tolerate any temperatures below 73 degrees F. Your soil temperatures must be around 80 degrees Fahrenheit to 90 degrees Fahrenheit for successful germination. A geographical location with about 70 to 80% humidity is also ideal for growing ghost peppers. Growing location. To have a chance at growing a successful ghost pepper plant, you need to recreate the harsh environment of northern Bhutan, India. This means that outdoor growing in the US may only be possible for regions 5A11B. Raised beds or very large pots are ideal for ghost peppers because the soil will be much more warm and will stay that way. Choose an area of your secret garden that receives as much sunlight as possible for as long as possible. Buchalokia, ghost peppers can be grown indoors if all ideal conditions are achieved. This will mean grow lights in a room separated from the rest of the house so temperatures and humidity can be kept high. Best soil for growing ghost peppers. Ghost peppers need a loamy soil. A peat-containing soil tends to work considerably well. When growing ghost peppers you will want to avoid heavy clay and potting mix like Miracle-Gro. The soil's pH should around be 6.0 to 6.8 in order for nutrients to not get locked out, causing a plethora of problems. It is always a great idea to amend your soil with compost, bone meal, and fish fertilizer prior to transplanting. This will normally guarantee the plants will have the nutrients they need properly. Plant nutrition. Ghost peppers benefit from a regular diet of organic nutrients or compost tea. You will want to avoid high nitrogen fertilizers. The plants will look nice, but your peppers won't be. Planting. Starting seeds is the first tough thing to accomplish when trying to grow buchalokias. For best results, you should consider germinating your seeds indoors. You will need to soak the seeds in water overnight before sowing. Plant one seed in each compartment of your seed starting tray. Provide constant bottom heat, such as from a heating pad at the top of your refrigerator. The soil temperature must remain steady around 80 degrees Fahrenheit to 90 degrees Fahrenheit for successful germination. Keep the planting medium moist, but never sopping wet. You will need to keep out of direct sunlight until the first sprouts appear from the soil. You may cover the top of your seed starting container with plastic to help maintain moisture in the soil. Germination should occur around 7 to 21 days but can take up to 40 days. So be patient and don't cry. You should transplant seedlings into 3 to 4 inch plastic pots as soon as the second set of true leaves appear on your plant. Please do not transplant outdoors until temperatures reach a constant 70 degrees Fahrenheit or higher, even at night. When you are ready to transplant outdoors you will have to harden off your seedlings. This means bringing them into the outdoor environment very slowly so they get used to fluctuating temperatures and higher amounts of light. You will need to place the seedling pots outdoors during the day for a couple hours the first day, adding an hour or so every day after. To this for about 10 to 12 days. On the 10th day you should leave them outside overnight. The next day you should transplant into some moist soil before it gets too hot outside. Transplant seedlings 2 to 3 feet apart. Watering and care. Water on a schedule. Give them a good long soaking about twice per week during dry periods. Keep the soil moist but not drenched or saturated. The best times to water are early in the morning or after the sun starts to set. Never water during high noon or you are asking for your plants to get cooked. You will also want to keep your ghost peppers free of weeds and other nasty things. Pollination. Proper pollination is key to growing successful ghost peppers. Try to introduce bees and other beneficial insects by growing lots of flowers in your garden. Make sure the peppers are grown in a spot with good air circulation and spaced properly. If you are not noticing lots of beneficial insects in and around your pepper plants, and if they're producing flowers but not fruit, you may need to hand pollinate. Use a small, clean paintbrush and gently brush the center bud of each flower. The idea is to spread pollen from flower to flower. Harvesting your ghost peppers will change from green to orange and then to a brilliant striking red when they are ready to be picked. You will always want to wear gloves while handling your new ghost peppers, and remember, avoid contact with the face or eyes and keep away from children. You can pull them directly off the plant, or you can cut their vines. You can eat or prepare them fresh or dry them. Use this recipe as a beginner's guide.